Four, five, six, seven, eight. 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. मेरा बोनस पॉइंट में
So wonderful closing match, the final, and then of course all the very energetic performances, the cultural programs, all the three teams which have come. It was wonderful. Some of you are sitting here, and of course those girls were also leading us there when we came. So it was really nice, and then seeing all of you play, especially the two teams, Sangam and Mamnoor, the final low. So I could feel the emotions actually, any emotions and your energy and that that drive to win in the last minute. We have seen it all happening. So it has been a great time here, being though I visited this campus few times, but particularly for sports activity, second time we are visiting. Intaku mundu last year kuda oka pedda volleyball tournament ikkada pettadam jarigindi, appudu kuda mem vachamu. It was a very good closing event at that time also. This time it's a different occasion, and we are all celebrating completion of 75 years of independence. You understand the importance? You understand or not? Are we celebrating it? Do you understand the importance of independence? Because none of us were even born up to 1947. My mother was born in 1947. So I can tell you that we were born much later, right? You understand why this independence is important, why we remember our freedom fighters, all those people who were part of the freedom struggle. Can you feel it? Did you feel during the cultural activity Do we feel connected to the national flag? Why? Why do we feel connected to the national flag? Come on. It binds us together. We feel patriotic when we see the flag. So we saw Kabaddi event today. When we see Olympics or when we see Commonwealth Games or when we see other events, when we see the national position, do we feel emotional or not? Yes? So you were not there during the freedom struggle or during the independence time, but some of you must have seen the Kargil times. Maybe you were small, even small children. Can you feel that? Did you understand there was a war, Kargil war? You know that? So when we see the movies also, the movies kuda chustunamu okokasari, these all these where we have this patriotic movies, so many of them, right? I don't know, maybe Telugu lo kuda chaala movies unnai. Maybe some of I have seen many Hindi movies, where we always connect to that. Some of the movies are general connected to the India-Pakistan war, or some of them are Bangladesh war, some of them are even independence time. And we have seen some movies connected to the sports activities also, where India has done really well over a period of time, some movies where they have done. So whenever we see the flag, we immediately, we forget everything else. We forget all the differences. Because India is a country of diversity, isn't it? Memo anni Telugu vallu unnamu, but otherwise, you see, you travel just 20, 30, 40, 50 kilometers, the baita velte kuda, you will see the different people all across India. You cross over little bit of space, think that this is our right. Because we were born in free India, we are all lucky, privileged people. Because we have not seen the difficult times. We have not seen. I think this is the reason why it is a part of the curriculum also to teach something about the freedom struggle. I know we read it like a syllabus. Sometimes we read it like our studies. Maybe some of us do read it little more. Memo during our UPSC preparation time, during school time also we also did it like that only. Memo appudu kuda we did not bother too much. But then when we prepared for the civil services and other exams, appudu koncham జాగ్రత్తగా అది స్టడీ చేసాము. Then we understood that how tough it would have been. It was at such a difficult time. And if you don't believe me, see the countries which are still suffering. ఇప్పుడు కూడా చాలా కంట్రీస్ లో మన దేశం ప్రకారం ఫ్రీడమ్ రైట్స్ లేదు. We don't have this kind of democratic freedom that we enjoy. Everybody, all communities, whether it is children or it is adults or any other section of society, the kind of rights we suffer and the kind of the freedom we get. So we sometimes take the things for granted. We think it is all, we are born with a silver spoon in our mouth. That is what it is. Because we are not born in African countries. We are not born in Afghanistan. We are not born in countries in the Middle East where this kind of enjoyment of the basic. So that is the spirit of independence. Remembering those people, how it happened. It has not come, it was not given to us on a platter. If you see those old times, if you read those old history or literature, you see how the Britishers treated India and how we did. And thereafter, after getting independence, those who were born after independence, how lucky they have been for over all these years. So that is why some landmark years like 25 years, 50 years. So Independence Day prati samvatsara vastundi. Every year we have the national holiday also on 15th August. We have on 26th January also. But generally we celebrate on a low scale and we give it as a passing thing. But this time, to make everybody feel connected, we as a nation, sometimes we remember our differences too much and we don't remember that before everything else we are all Indians. Before everything else we belong to one country, one nation. So to bring that spirit, this time it was decided that because it's also 75 years completion, it's a landmark year. The celebrations have been going on more in the last 2 weeks. We just had 4 days back Independence Day. So దాని కారణం ఇప్పుడు ఈసారి ఇది మంచిగా సెలబ్రేషన్ జరిగింది. Lot of changes were also made because the flag also, the hoisting of the flag or unfurling of the flag was not possible for every citizen. So a lot of changes were made. So when I was seeing all the
to motivate the teams. Thank you. He's good now. I request the team along with the side sir to please join. Santosh, Vinod, Shivaji, B. Akhil, nations winners. Applause for the
celebrations started from 7th of August to 22nd. సో ఈ సందర్భంగా మేము చాలా ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసాము. ఫ్రీడమ్ ర్యాలీ మరియు సామూహిక జాతీయ సో ఈ అదేవిధంగా ఫ్రీడమ్ రన్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి. స్పోర్ట్స్ యాక్టివిటీ ఇన్ డిఫరెంట్ ప్లేసెస్. సో ఇక్కడ మామ్నూర్ మండల్ తరఫు నుంచి 5 మండల్స్ కలిపి కబడ్డీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసాము. టోటల్ 10 టీమ్స్ పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. యంగ్స్టర్స్ ఉన్నారు. ఈరోజు ఫైనల్ జరిగింది. అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ బేసికలీ అ గ్రేట్ స్పిరిట్ ఆఫ్ నేషనలిజం. 2 weeks celebration was 25 years అది మాకు నేషనలిజం పెట్రియాటిజం కూడా వచ్చింది. అండ్ యంగ్స్టర్స్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ మన పోలీస్ వాళ్ళు కూడా మీరు ఆశించండి మంచిగా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశారు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్. అండ్ ఐ విష్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ హ్యాపీ 75 years ఆఫ్ ఇండిపెండెన్స్. అది భారత వజ్రోత్సవాలకి అందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
భారత జాతిని ఒక్కటి చేసే ఘననాదం, స్వతంత్ర భారతానికి సమర్పించే అభివందనం, కోట్లాది జనగళం, ఎన్నటికీ తరగని మన వైభవం, సర్వసత్తాక భారతంలో నిత్యం ప్రతిధ్వనించే విజయగానం, భారత జాతీయ గీతం. భారతీయులంతా గర్వంగా ఉప్పొంగే సందర్భం జాతీయ గీతాలాపన. స్వతంత్ర భారత వజ్రోత్సవ